Okay, my friends. So today we're actually going to start with the read aloud. You can't see me right now, but you're going to see me in a little while because I'm going to show you what our next step is for our persuasive writing. Remember, our persuasive writing is an opinion piece of writing where we are trying to convince the readers, our classmates, or our teachers, or our parents that what you are writing about or what you're trying to prove is the best option, and you're telling us why, right? So we are writing a persuasive piece about what show to watch and why, right? So you guys are picking your favorite movies or favorite shows, and you are telling me why I have to go watch it, okay? And be prepared, friends. You are going to be sharing these on Friday. So make sure that you have them written nicely. Okay, so I'm going to read this other persuasive book. It's about bringing an alligator to school and how we shouldn't bring one to school. And then I'm going to come on the screen and I'm going to show you what you guys need to do for our second part or our third part of our persuasive writing piece. Because we want to convince our readers and make sure that they want what we believe or what our view is. Okay, friends? So here we go. If you ever want to bring an alligator to school, don't. Oh boy. Look at that cute little ladybug crawling around there. If your teacher tells you to bring something from nature for show and tell, she means a hollow stick or a bird's nest or some sparkly rocks. She does not want you to bring an alligator. If you bring an alligator anyway, she'll tell you that alligators are trouble. You tell her that it's okay and that you know all about alligators. This alligator will be quiet and good, and he won't eat anyone. Cross your heart. But during spelling, your teacher will hear laughing. Mr. Alligator's laughing. This is because the alligator will be showing you funny pictures. Your teacher will write your name on the board, Magnolia, and now you'll have to stand last in line for lunch. You'll take away the crayons and you'll tell the alligator to be quiet and wait for show and tell. Alligator's trying to get her in trouble. Then, during art, an airplane will fly across the room. This is because the alligator will be showing you origami. Your teacher will draw a check by your name. And now you'll have to stay in from recess. You'll take away the paper and order the alligator to be good and wait for show and tell. During math, you'll notice the alligator is hungry. Look at him, friends. Look at him right here. He's trying to eat the person's head. You'll give the alligator 3 pieces of your favorite gum and beg him to not eat anyone and for Pete's sake to wait for show and tell. The good thing is that you'll stop him from eating any kids. The bad thing is that the alligator will smack and twirl that gum. He'll make lots of noise with it. And your teacher will notice. She'll draw 2 more checks by your name. Magnolia, Magnolia, 3 checks. Now you'll have to go to the principal's office after school. Uh-oh, Magnolia's in trouble. During lunch, you won't even get to eat your egg and cheese sandwich because somebody will gobble up everything but the crust. Oh boy. By now, of course, you'll wish you'd brought a hollow stick or a bird's nest or some sparkly rocks for show and tell instead of an alligator. By now, you'd rather have some dirt than an alligator. You will wish this alligator would just go home. Well, here's what I'd do if I were you. First, at show and tell, you'll sit quietly and learn about hollow sticks and birds' nests and sparkly rocks. Then it'll be your turn. She does not look happy at all. Who told her to take an alligator to school for show and tell? You'll tell how alligators are super big and how alligators have over 74 super sharp teeth. Whoa, look at those teeth. And look at his mouth, all those pointy teeth coming out. And how alligators are super tough. It's a fact. They're strong and they're tough, and they aren't scared of anything except other alligators and humans. Booga, 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 booga. Oh, she's trying to scare everybody. Your teacher will be impressed. You might not even have to go to the principal's office for the mischief that day. But then again, you still might have to. Yeah, if you ever want to bring an alligator to school, don't. They're trouble. Look at him, he's jumping all around, and this is crazy. He's wearing a crown. Your teacher does not want you to bring an alligator to school, and you don't want to either. Trust me. And now he's hiding in her locker. And look, he's scaring that little boy. Please, guys, if we go back to school, nobody bring an alligator to school, okay? They are certainly not a good idea. They get you in trouble, and they draw pictures and make you laugh, and they eat all your sandwich and make a mess. Please, please, my friends, don't do it. Okay, so I'm going to come on the screen in a minute, and we are going to just go over what we have to do for the rest of, hi friends, for the rest of the persuasive writing piece, okay? So let me just make myself big. I don't know why it's small. I don't want to share. Here we go. We are stopping the share, and here I am. Okay, so remember this, friends, from yesterday? We have our graphic organizer, and I told you if you want to use this, you totally can. You can separate out your thinking. Sometimes it's easier that way, right? And I said on top, I can write my opinion. I should have said I like the show Friends. I like Friends. And my first reason was it is funny. Okay? And then I showed you my picture of all 6 friends, because there are 3 boys in the show and 3 girls in the show, and they all live together in an apartment building. And the name of the show is Friends. And remember, I drew them on a couch, and they all like to drink coffee at a coffee shop called Central Perk. So that is one of the pictures that I drew for the show. Then I also showed you, you could, instead of using this, you don't have to use the graphic organizer. Remember I said you can just write the sentences if you want. That's also totally fine. If you want to just write the sentences, you can. And my opening sentence was, I like the show Friends. And my first reason was, one reason to watch this show is because it's funny. Okay, now I'm going to think of my second reason. Okay, so your jobs today are to come up with your second reason why I should watch the show or the movie that you are telling me to watch. And your second thing that you have to do is you have to come up with your conclusion sentence. Okay, that is what you're going to try and do. Okay, for today. So my second reason, let me take out my graphic organizer. Remember, because I want to think through my thoughts first. All right. So my second reason for loving the show Friends is, it's really hard actually, because one of my main reasons why I watch the show is because it's so funny. So I would say that my second reason probably would be that let me think of a way to say this to you that makes sense. So I'm going to say that I can relate to it, right? So when I watch the show, feel like I could be their friend. So I put myself, it's kind of like text to self connection. I connect with the show. I feel like the show could be my life, right? It could be part of my life. So I'm going to say my second reason for loving the show is because I want to be their friends. So I'm going to say my second reason is because I could be their friends because they're cool. They are cool. Okay, so that's a little bit longer of a sentence. And when we have graphic organizers, we don't have to write a full sentence. We can sometimes just write like 1 or 2 words. So I said my second reason is because I could be their friends because they are cool, right? So I have 2 reasons now why this show is my favorite and why you should watch it, or not you guys, but why your mommies and daddies should watch it. And I'm sure your mommies and daddies have watched this show before. But the reason why I like it so much, and the reason why your parents should watch this show, is because it's really funny. It always makes me laugh. And I could be their friends. I'm like their age and they're really cool people. So I feel like I could relate to them. I could connect to them. All right. So that's how I put it on my graphic organizer. But I want to write it as a full sentence down here. So for my second reason is another reason is because they would be cool friends to have. Okay, so that's my second reason. Another reason is because they would be cool friends to have. All right, so wait a minute. So I have the title of the show, the picture of the show, the opening sentence. I like the show Friends. One reason to watch this show is because it's funny. And another reason is because they would be cool friends to have. So those are my 2 reasons why I feel like your mommies and daddies should watch this show. But wait, we're not finished. We need to do our conclusion sentence, right? So let me get another piece of paper because we need to do our conclusion sentence to close this up, okay? Here we are. Sorry, I have so many pieces of paper over there because the kids have so much stuff. Okay, so conclusion. Kind of when you say conclusion, or when we say conclusion, it's kind of like the last sentence, right? It's a sentence that closes it up. It ends our writing piece. So conclusion, I think you should watch the show Friends. You see that? That is my last sentence, and it's telling me, or telling you, I think you should watch the show Friends. And obviously you guys aren't going to write the show Friends because that's not what you're trying to prove to me. All right, so that is your job for today. Your job for content, for EL content, is you're going to write your second reason sentence, okay? And you're going to write your conclusion sentence, okay? 2 sentences you are in charge of today, all right? And I do want to say this. On Friday, on our Google Meets, when we have our live sessions and we're all talking to each other, you guys are going to present these persuasive writing pieces, okay? So I want them to be beautiful, and I want them to be high quality work, and I want them to be green and blue dot work, and I want it to be your work, not your parents' work. I do not want to see any parents writing these for your kids. Please. I cannot give your kids a grade if they are not doing the work themselves. Okay? Awesome. All right, so that's your job for today for content. So the second reason sentence, and the conclusion sentence. All right? And I'm going to put up a couple of sentence starters for you guys in the document so you guys get ideas of what to start your sentences with, so it's easier for you to write them. Okay? And that is all for EL content for Thankful Thursday, April 30th. See you guys soon. Mwah.